Alright guys, Gary here, Hopeless Chatter. So it was TFNation at the weekend. And this is sort of my haul and thoughts video. I have no idea what I'm doing. It was an amazing weekend. It was absolutely brilliant. My girlfriend, she loved it. She actually genuinely loved it. And she was quite happy and surprised about how friendly everyone was. And yeah, so we're planning on going together again next year. So we'll wait for those announcements. I'll start by saying it was really good to see everyone. So Chris and Natalie, Six Shot and All in a Blur, Hot Rodney Prime, good old Gary, who quite frankly the box that I won on his channel, that was big. In fact, it's here we live streamed it to the Facebook page, but essentially it was just full of stuff. But that's not why you probably clicked. I just hit that like there. That's okay to say. But yeah, we arrived on a Friday. It took us a little bit longer than we thought. Traffic was absolutely hideous, so I missed the panel with John Paul Bove, which I did want to see, but you know, travel can't be helped. I did find it absolutely hilarious that Fuse panel, they were queuing outside of the doors to the hotel, because they'd given him the smallest, well, they'd given the event the smallest conference room in the world. So yeah, that was interesting to see. On a plus point, they did reschedule everything and got all the panels moved into the pavilion, which is the larger of the conference rooms, which was nice. So yeah, I'm just going to I'm going to show the stuff that I bought. I put some pictures on Facebook, and yeah, there's a lot. Obviously, the first thing I picked up when I got there was the TFNation 2017 t-shirt. I didn't get last year's one because it was celebrating Beast Wars, and I've said this before, I'm not a Beast Wars fan. I have tried to watch it, but for me the animation style is too off-putting. It has not aged well. But here's a t-shirt. Try and get that in there. It's got the snarl tail on the back for representing Hal Rail. His panel was actually quite funny. He was quite an entertaining man. And then you got Venus Terzo's Black Widow. Can I focus on that? Focus on my face. Focus on the shirt. And Maggie Roswell for The Simpsons Style 2017. They were all very interesting people to listen to. But yeah, on the back you got all the names. So that's a good purchase. What else can I start with? So I got everything sort of here. So did the convention exclusives. I picked up the TFNation Rune, which was the Mass Toys Cybertronian Bumblebee repaint, and there she is. Come on. I have no idea what my camera's trying to home in on. If I just do that. That's quite nice. I will do a video on this one properly, but this is just a quick show off. I think they sold out of these over the weekend, so that was nice. Put there. The TFNation comic, the Transformers animated's ending. They were only selling on a Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday shipments, or the Saturday allowance, they sold out of. So they basically said that because it was so popular, every attendee going that weekend would get the chance to have the book. If they didn't get the book at the weekend, they were going to organise a second print. So luckily on the Sunday, picked up the book itself, which I'm going to mess up with the camera's focus now. There we go. Oh, I look tired. So there's the comic. I got Josh Perez to sign it because he did the cover, and I think it looks amazing. So, like, actual proper ending to the animated series. Good, that was £6. And focus. Yeah, I'm just trying to work out where to start. I'm doing order. My main goal for the weekend was to pick up a Triptychon and... Oh my god, I saved it! Yep, I did. There he is. That's pretty cool. Got them from In Demand Toys, and they were giving a Full Tilt Repro label set, so I spent the morning applying the stickers, because quite frankly, looking at the sticker sheet that actually came with Titan's Return Triptychon, everyone knows I hate stickers. Focus on the face. Thank you. Hey, get back in there, right. Haven't actually transformed him into anything other than putting his legs on. I haven't transformed him yet, so I will get round to that later. And he's big. I also seem to have developed a bit of a cough over the weekend, so convention flus. Yay. So, £150 from In Demand. What else? What was next on the list? Also from In Demand Toys, I managed to pick up a complete Titan's Return blaster. I got him for £20. I like the mould. I've got Soundwave. My display cabinet's right behind the camera, so I can point at Soundwave there. So now I have his Titan's Return mate. Quite nice. Put you there. I also picked up... Let's move you. Oh, come here. Boxes. I picked up myself a Mastermind Creations Boreas. So, IDW style Cyclonus. And there he is. He actually looks gorgeous. Focus on that. Can you focus on that? Yeah. He was... I think I did alright with him. He was 70. I have checked on Kapow's website. They're selling him for 79 on the website. I also picked up the convention exclusive Masterminds Calidus, which is him in asterisk mode, so it's essentially Hot Rod, or Rodimus. Focus, goddamn you, camera. Right, let's take that. Yep. Focus on my nostril. And now apparently the camera's focusing on my chin. There. Yeah. Rodimus, Lost Light Rodimus, sexy purple paint job. I've transformed him once, and it was the most frustrating thing I've ever done. But I'm hoping a couple more times, and I'll get used to it. It's all to do with the feet, because the instructions don't say that the feet slide backwards and forwards when you're transforming him. Yeah. They're my first Mastermind Creations figures, so I didn't really know what to expect. But I like them. Apparently, the main theme, one of the themes for the weekend was the colour purple. So, yeah, that's quite nice. The other theme for the weekend, as it was Transformers Animated for the comic book. I kind of went a little nuts on the figures. I essentially started and 3/4 finished my TF Animated collection this weekend. So, where to start? On Saturday, having a rummage round In Demand and Space Bridge. On Saturday, I found Transformers on Animated Cybertronian Prime. Complete. Shield. Axe. It just looks so good. I love this lens and I love how it makes things go out of focus in the background. Yeah. So, Animated Prime. Oh, I've left him up there. One sec. I think it was £8 for Animated Prime. Sentinel Prime. Complete. Shield and Sword. Sentinel Prime. He was also £8 if I remember rightly. Animated Deluxe Bumblebee. What are you focusing on? There you go. With the jetpack rocket boosters. Complete. From what I can tell, complete. I've had to go on the TF Wiki to work out what I'm missing and what I'm not. So far, from what I can tell, everything is complete. So yeah, Deluxe Bumblebee. And then my girlfriend found this, and I think we had a slight argument about who was buying it. And it was the Activator Bumblebee. Focus on the toy. So if I just get my head out of the way. No. Activator Bumblebee. And I've never heard of the Activator line. To be fair, I've not looked at the Transformers animated line in any way, shape or form up until this weekend. So I was quite surprised by this. I mean, I've never seen that. Didn't know he did a little ultra transformation thing. I thought that was pretty cool. My girlfriend loved it enough that we actually found the patrol car version, which is the white one. So she's got that one. Oh no, stand, Bumbles. And then it sort of continued. Bumped into friends, and he basically convinced me that I should also get the, I think this is the leader class bulkhead. It's the one that comes with the headmaster accessory. And what I was quite surprised, so I just realised he's not actually transformed right. That's the one thing I found really cool, or something I've not really done before. Because generally I buy new. I've never really gone through the second-hand, the pre-owned bins at the conventions. Mainly because the idea of getting something without instructions kind of scared me. So all of this, none of the animated figures come with instructions, so I had to figure it all out. What I did like is that for a toy that's nearly 10 years old,
Sorry, my bad.
The electronics still work perfectly. And I thought that was awesome. Out of that... Oh yeah, Bumblebee was 8, the Activator was 6. He was 30. And I think I got him, I got him from Sid Beckett's still. So I'm going to put you there. I got all the animated figures on Saturday. because in my head I figured I would wait to do my big purchases on Sunday just to see if anything was dropped in price. And to be fair, there wasn't a lot of difference. So I'm just looking now. So Sunday, I found another Optimus Prime. Animator's got the little faceplate that goes on and off with a little switch on the back. His axe isn't complete, but that'll be my my task for the next year, to try and finish him. He's a little bit loose on the waist, but other than that, I got him for £3, and I cannot remember the name of the stall. If you were there at the weekend, it was next to the TFNation first aid point. I'm really sorry, I cannot remember the name of the stall. So it was next to Toy Foo, in between Toy Foo and the first aid section. So yeah. Same place, I managed to find the Jet twins. So Jetstorm and Jetfire, I think they're called. Yeah, got that for £10. Are you kind of focused? No, why are you focusing on Triptychon? And I really like that. As soon as I've actually worked out how to transform it properly, because I think that's kind of right. That'd be nice. He's really quite solid. £10. In fact, collection just growing. I kind of missed out on the cheap ones of this, so I ended up going back to Sid's stall and getting TF animated Grimlock. He was 25. I think I paid over the odds for that one, but you know, it was a fun weekend. I will pay over the odds for a fun weekend. And then I went to Space Bridge, and Paul, who runs it, I work with his dad. Had a nice little chat. And then I went nuts on his stall. So I ended up grabbing TF animated Jazz, complete with his little nunchucks. Both of them. A little bit dirty, so I'm gonna clean him up a little bit. A complete TF animated Ratchet, and he did come with all of his accessories. Oh, TF animated Swoop with Mace. Oh, just remembered, left something else. Oh. TF animated Snarl. Stop focusing on the background. Focus. Yeah, TF animated Snarl. Oh, sorry, Ratchet. TF animated Lugnut, the the atomic version. The tail bits, I think the spring activated section, whatever there's little buttons on the bottom, and whatever it's supposed to do doesn't actually do it, so I think there's something inside that's seized up. That's fine. Please don't fall. I went slightly off of the animated range for a couple of seconds and picked up Transformers Prime Cliff Jumper. And Transformers Prime... Stop focusing on my ear. Where was it? It was... And it still lights up. So yeah, I got a pretty good deal for those. So Transformers Prime Cliff Jumper, TF Animated Lugnut, Snarl, Swoop, Ratchet and Jazz I got for 50 quid. And then I went back over to Sid's stall, and because I figured I'd got all the main characters, or all the main Autobots, and I needed a Prowl to go with them. So that was quite a good one. He's got the little like ninja throwing stars. I'm just going to wait for the camera. He's got little ninja throwing stars. Both of them. The only thing he's missing apparently is a traffic light. So I'll keep my eye out for that. At that point I thought it was all done and I wasn't going to buy any more. And then before we left, Jazzatron Jermaine was sat in the bar playing with a toy I got really intrigued with, so I had to run back into the traders hall to find it. And I managed to get one of the last ones for it, and it was the Hot Soldiers Legion size Soundwave. I got it just because it looked amazing. I haven't taken out the packaging yet, but it looks amazing. So this is going to be the first video review that I've done since the last night stuff, as soon as I've had a little play with it. So toy-wise, that was everything I picked up. I also picked up the Kaizama's sketchbook, she's a really nice lady, and Alex Milne's Printworks. He didn't seem that happy when I bought this and I got him to sign some stuff, so I just don't know whether that was me or he just had a long day. But what was it? Oh yeah, he signed the insides and drew a nice little Optimus Prime face, which I was quite happy with. I'd also bought my Art of the Transformers book, and I got him to sign next to his section. Today's bridge. I went and got my Volume 1 or Issue 1. They got really weird numbering, but basically Book 1 for the Definitive G1 collection I got signed by Simon Furman, even said to Gary, and Bob Budiansky. And then I also got Simon to sign my Transformers Encyclopedia. Which I was quite happy about. And then that was literally other than food and drink, that was everything I got signed and bought at the convention. And I loved it. And my girlfriend loved it. We all loved it. It was great seeing people there. Like I say, going to be there again next year. And hopefully this is the kick in the arse I need to actually start doing reviews again. So until the next video, guys. I look forward to seeing and hearing from you all. If you went to TFNation, let's see the hauls go up. Until next time, catch you later. Focus on the fist. See ya!